צבע אדום, צבע אדום. 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 צבע אדום, צבע אדום.
Look at this. Look at all these alerts, how they're spreading out all over the place. All of the Golan Heights, all of Haifa, pretty much all of northern Israel. Look, all of northern Israel. This is all the latest.
צבע אדום,
There's more.
צבע אדום.
More coming in. This is insane. These are all the alerts so far. All of the Golan, Sea of Galilee, Haifa. Wow. So far, no U.S. bases, but I'm sure they're coming. I'm sure they're going to hit the U.S. bases. Seems like Iran is really stepping it up now. Pretty much all of Israel, all of northern Israel is under another air raid alert. If I can get the Haifa camera back. See if I can get the Haifa cam. So all of northern Israel is now under an air raid alert. تعود الآن وتفرضها مجددا بذات الصيغة المسددة التي كانت عليها في اليومين الأولين للهجوم الإسرائيلي على إيران. أيضا يعني هناك تقارير أولية عن عدد من الإصابات وفق الإسعاف الإسرائيلي في عدة مناطق محتملة لسقوط الصواريخ. تحدث عن منطقتين وعن موقعين محتملين لسقوط الصواريخ في تل أبيب ومحيطها وعن موقع إضافي هو في مدينة حيفا. بالتالي ثلاثة مواقع. You can hear sirens. You guys hear those sirens? It's going to be a long night.
Wow. I have, looks like some serious damage has occurred. Wow. There's footage of buildings blown up in Israel. Looks like a water main broke and a whole residential area was hit. There's initial footage showing massive amounts of rubble. This is not good. Gotta pray for Israel, pray for the Jewish people. Very, very serious, very concerning.
حتى اللحظة لا بلاغات حول الرصة الصاروخية الأخيرة باستثناء صفارات الإنذار التي كانت قد دورت قبل دقيقتين تقريبا أو أكثر بقليل.
Iran has issued instructions to Hezbollah to immediately intervene in the war. Wow, Iran has issued instructions.
خزك ذاني
هاي بنيان هو هي
هسه بنشوف
عرض هون باين يشتري هون هاي باين يشتري هي
خزك ذاني بعرض هلا امي لو كيت ونرشف.
Wow, guys, this is totally insane. This is totally insane.
دعني ابدا بما تريده نسال اليوم في هذه اللحظات عن اصابتين خطيرتين في احدى النقاط التي شهدت سقوطا مباشرا للصواريخ دون ان تحدد في اي من النقاط كان هذا السقوط.
Looks like there were some explosions recorded already.
كحصيله اوليه لاحد المواقع التي اشتهرت سقوطا مباشرا للصواريخ. كنا نتحدث عن بيان الجيش الاسرائيلي، هذا البيان هو بيان معتاد ربما لم نعتده كثيرا ضمن الحرب الإسرائيلية على إيران لأن عملية إطلاق الصواريخ بصورة
Got some more footage of these missiles coming in.
في جولات إطلاق الصواريخ السابقة كانت تطلق بصورة متقاربة جدا بمعنى تطلق إيران عددا من الصواريخ وإن أطلقت دفعة إضافية فتكون على بعد ثواني أو دقيقة ربما كحد أقصى.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
لم نشهد بصورة مكثفة توقفا لدقائق ثم إطلاق متجدد كما نشهد الآن. بالتالي الجيش الإسرائيلي أصدر هذا البيان يشير ويؤكد على ضرورة البقاء في الملاجئ لأن عادة نشهد خروجا من الملاجئ من الإسرائيليين في بعض الأحيان بعد انتهاء صفارات الإنذار يبدأ الإسرائيليون بالخروج من الملاجئ رغم عدم تلقي إشعار يتيح ذلك نتيجة ما كان من نمط خلال الفترة الماضية خلال الرشقات الصاروخية. أصدر هذا البيان تأكيدا على ضرورة البقاء قرب الملاجئ وحتى اللحظة لم تصدر الجبهة الداخلية أي بيانات إضافية تتيح للإسرائيليين بما في ذلك الإسرائيليين في منطقة تل أبيب التي لا تدور فيها صفارات الإنذار في هذه اللحظة لكن لم تصدر أي بيانات تسمح للإسرائيليين بالخروج من الملاجئ وما زلنا بانتظار بلاغات المزيد من البلاغات ربما عن إذا ما كانت هناك صواريخ إضافية قد سقطت في هذه الرصة الصاروخية الثانية.
راح نص النوردو شو كل النوردو وهرتسل بعد Пиздец. Охуеть.
Guys, I'm back. I just had to get some water. Yeah, the second barrage might have been from Lebanon. We don't know yet. I don't think it was from Lebanon, though. I don't think so. Okay, we're hearing initial reports that 27 missiles were launched in 2 waves. We're hearing 20. That's just the initial footage, initial reports. We're hearing 22 missiles for the first launch of missiles, and then 5 missiles for the second launch. 27 missiles landed, or 27 missiles. Let me see if I can get some footage here. 27 missiles. This is just totally insane. So should I continue to do live coverage tomorrow throughout the day? Would you guys watch if I did this throughout the day tomorrow, like all day, all night? I pulled an all day, all night stream, a marathon. I think it's so serious that I may have to. I haven't done an all day stream in a while. I may have to. Okay. You guys say yes? Okay.
So I'm sitting up here watching the Telegram videos, right? They just showing all this destruction. They tore Israel up. They tore Israel up. They tore Israel up. I know you looking at this. Damn. God damn. The hell are you doing? Yeah, they tore it up. That sucked. Dude, good Lord. Good Lord. Oh my God. But you know what?
See here, I had some other ones. Here's another one. Some kind of big plume of smoke there at this intersection. So this is absolutely insane. The alerts were like all over Israel. Let me show you. The alerts were insane. All over Israel. It's probably one of the largest missile barrages since the war started. I hate to use that word war, but it's basically like a war now. This was the first barrage, and then here's the second barrage. That's the second barrage, and then here's the first. Absolutely insane. We're hearing of significant damage to several buildings in Tel Aviv. Wow. Wow, massive destruction. Oh my gosh. This is really catastrophic, guys. Massive destruction in Tel Aviv. This is like Donetsk in Ukraine. These scenes are absolutely apocalyptic. This is just totally unbelievable. So at least 14 injured. Let me share with you guys the latest footage. This is insane. This footage is just absolutely insane. Totally apocalyptic footage. Hold on, I'm trying to get this footage up on the screen.
המפאדל, אני מאשי. هسه سنت لك فوق هاي البنيان وهذا البنيان وفي اخرى 5-6 بنيانين. طلع والله بتقدر تكيم الصوت كيمو روح يلا كله عجم كيني رمتها فيه.
Ross has a cataclysmic code black. Look at this building, guys. This whole building was blown out. This must have been a huge warhead here. Look at this. Ross has an apocalyptic code red. Breaking news, unconfirmed reports suggest Iranian vessels are departing the port of Bandar Abbas. Wow. Are those like Iranian Navy? Iranian Navy is leaving. Sounds like the Iranian Navy. Major breaking news, it sounds like the Iranian Navy. Oh.
Two, three, four, five, four, three, two, one. This is Mason, touchdown.
Just had a mainsail test count. That was a weird one.
One, and then lodges with a discount out. One, three, three, two, one, and then West Coast.
Wow, we just had mainsail, Lodges, and West Coast do a test count back to back. Lodges is in the Azores. Lodges Field is used by bombers to fly across the Atlantic. They usually stop in Lodges. What? Yeah, Ross. Isn't it weird that they just did those 3 test counts? Thanks for that info, Ross. Sigonella is the next prediction. Could be Sigonella. Yep. More than 14 injured in Tel Aviv. That's what I heard too. Okay, we have an update. 25 people injured now. This footage is just absolutely insane footage. Massive destruction. Massive destruction in Israel. Absolutely insane. When Trump wakes up tomorrow and he sees this, or he may still be up, I don't know. He's going to be really pissed off. Trump's really going to be pissed off when he sees this. Yeah, we're hearing as many as 25 people injured now. 25 people injured. We're hearing 30 missiles, 6 sites were directly hit. 4 were hit by shrapnel and rocket shells. Let me get you guys another video. Just totally insane. This is absolutely catastrophic. Catastrophic destruction. Look at this building here. This building is completely destroyed. 4 floors. 4 floors, just absolutely insane. Look at that destruction. I mean, that is just catastrophic. What's going on, Tiffany Hartman? Yeah, this is conventional bomb damage. Yep, conventional bomb damage. Conventional bomb damage. Here's another picture. Massive destruction. Here's another one. This looks like Ukraine. This looks like Donetsk. This looks like Donetsk in Ukraine. I mean, this is like unbelievable. Unbelievable destruction. I don't know what kind of warhead they used, or maybe these were 2 missiles, but they destroyed like 2 buildings here. This is just totally insane. They may have started using cluster munitions. We have breaking news coming in. The IRGC says the war has only just begun. The IRGC says the war has only just begun. Hold on one sec, guys. I'll be back in just a minute.
Thank you so much for that. And we are already getting viewer questions in as you are answering mine here on Live Now. Dyron wants to know, why hasn't the U.S. sent troops to Iran, Israel? What is the U.S. plan for the potential war? I know that's kind of a loaded question, but if you could answer that to the best of your ability, please.
So the first part, boots on the ground, the United States is not going to put boots on the ground in the Israeli-Iran fight. And Israel, frankly, doesn't want to put its own boots on the ground in Iran unless a very last effort has to, in order to do things that it can't do from the air. This is not going to be a land warfare fight like you're seeing right now in Ukraine with Russia. in terms of the plans, the United States has plans that are on the shelf for all kinds of contingencies. And what happens is you pull the existing plan off the shelf, and then you look at it and see how much of the factors that are at play right now fit the plan. And the parts that don't, you then go in and modify the plan to make it work. So there's a set of war plans for the United States fighting Iran on the ground and in the air.
This footage is totally insane. This footage is totally insane. Restricted Airspace Podcast. Thank you so much for the donation. Really appreciate it. I'm going to subscribe to the channel of yours. Thank you. Yeah, I am having some internet issues right now. Looks like I'm having a bandwidth issue. It could be because everybody's online. The internet is overloaded. I don't know. Yeah, I just got an alert on my computer. I just got an alert on my computer that the stream wasn't getting good quality. It's like a little alert. Sound is cutting out. Okay, hold on. Can you guys hear me? A lot of people on YouTube. Okay, you can hear me now?
בסדר. וואי, וואי, וואי.
They must be trying to shut down the internet, or I don't know what's going on. Seems like everybody's having issues. Wow, Arkham had to restart his Wi-Fi. I'm sitting here, guys. I'm just eating something. Still monitoring. You can still hear me? Okay, good. Wow, internet issues in Ohio. Just having, I normally don't eat this so late, this type of food. I'm just having a slice of pizza. Just have some leftovers. Christopher Clay, thanks for the donation, Christopher Clay. Thank you. It's breaking up. That's bad. You may have to log out, come back in. So it looks like people are reporting internet issues. I noticed them too. I was getting an alert when the live stream doesn't get enough data. You get an alert. YouTube sends out an alert, like if your audio quality is bad or your video quality is bad, it'll send an alert saying that the quality is bad. And I normally never get that, and I just got like 2 or 3 of those in the last 15 minutes. And it was right around the time when you guys were saying you had internet issues. So I don't know what's going on, but will my shortwave reach Oregon? It has before in the past, but very weak. Depends on what kind of receiver you have. Yeah, I'll share the map. What's going on, Tiffany Hartman? Sarah says Yemen ended the ceasefire. Okay.
Ay, ساتر. ايوه ايوه ايوه.
Wow, Malachi, that's big news. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, you can hear me? Thank you, LaShonda. Thank you for the donation, LaShonda. I don't know what's going on. Some fluctuations. It says my stream is healthy again. Okay. I didn't hear of any X 4.3. I thought it was X 1.9. Could be solar interference. Ross says working again. Yeah, it gave me an error like 2 minutes ago. Now it says stream healthy again. So hold on one sec, guys. I'm going to get another piece of pizza. All right, guys. Let me give you guys some updates. Are you still hearing me? Still hearing me good? David C., thank you for the gifted memberships. Okay, you can hear me? Okay, thank you. Sorry about the interference. David C., thank you very much for the gifted memberships. Tad Glitchy in the Black Hills. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tammy. Good to see you. Glitchy in the Black Hills. Okay, so let's just go through some news now. So there were some massive hits in Tel Aviv and Haifa, massive destruction. I just showed you guys the footage. We're hearing that there are at least 20 people trapped under rubble in the southern part of Tel Aviv. At the site of the direct hit in Nes Ziona, about 20 people are trapped under the rubble at the direct hit in Nes Ziona in southern Tel Aviv. The New York Times is reporting that the Ayatollah Khamenei is in a bunker and all his electronic communications are suspended to protect him from assassination attempts, and communication with him is limited and difficult. That's what the New York Times is reporting. Yeah, we're hearing 20 people trapped under rubble. 20 people trapped under rubble. We have some new footage here. Very sad situation. Beautiful, beautiful restaurants and buildings being destroyed. Unbelievable. The Israeli military is investigating the failure of air raid sirens in Haifa. Ross, I'll check your alerts right now. Ross had a big alert. The Israeli army is reporting that the Israeli Air Force has now launched a new wave of airstrikes on military targets in western Iran. So the Israeli Air Force is now launching strikes on western Iran. We have some new footage of one of the direct impact sites. It looks absolutely insane, like a drone footage, drone angle. The same impact site I just showed you, but from a drone. The IAEA is reporting that there's no radiation from the nuclear sites in Iran. And Kuwait is saying that they have not detected any increase in radiation in the atmosphere or waters following the attacks. This is just totally insane. Malachi says an Iranian missile fell on a shelter south of Tel Aviv, and dozens of people are now trapped inside the shelter under the rubble. Rescue efforts are underway. Unbelievable. Quickly spinning out of control. So now Israel is launching strikes on western Iran. Iran said that it targeted the Ben Gurion International Airport. Iran said that they targeted the Ben Gurion International Airport. We got some new footage of this massive strike on Israel. So this isn't going to stop. The question is Trump going to act again? Is Trump going to strike again? I'm sure he will. Remember, his daughter is Jewish and his son-in-law is Jewish. So he probably feels a responsibility, you know. Here's some drone footage from the latest missile strike in, I think this was in Haifa. This is just aerial footage of the other video that we saw. Look at the destruction. I don't know what Iran was targeting here. I mean, there's no military sites anywhere. Looks like an apartment block on one side and houses on the other. Just totally disgusting. Despicable. Evil. Pure evil. Okay, we have breaking news coming in. Breaking news. The bombers that were sent to Guam last night were reported to have been decoys intended to distract Tehran so that it wouldn't see the other group coming as the nuclear facilities were hit. Fox News has reported that the deployment of the B-2 bombers to Guam was a diversion and that the actual strikes were conducted by a separate group of bombers positioned earlier. That's what Fox News is reporting. We don't know if that's true or not, but so those were the bombers we saw last night going across the Pacific. Adam Tannehill, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, exactly. How would they see them if they're stealthy? Yeah, good point. I don't know. I think they went over the Pacific. I think what we saw were the actual bombers. I don't think there was a separate group, but that's what Fox News is claiming. The Ayatollah Khomeini is expected to issue a statement or address on TV after the attack, but he is in a bunker. All electronic communication has been suspended. I'm sure he'll make a TV address. I'm sure he has a way of getting it out there. I'm sure he's got a TV. I'm sure he'll probably put some kind of address out. It's just totally insane footage. So the New York Times is reporting that Khomeini is in a bunker. The IRGC is saying that all American bases will turn to dust. So the IRGC is saying that U.S. bases in the region will turn to dust. Absolutely insane. Thank you again, Adam Tannehill, for the donation. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Adam Tannehill. Texas girl says the feed is fine in Texas. Okay, it seems like the internet issues have stabilized now. For a while there, we had that weird, looked like two outages around 1:30 and 1:45 a.m. local. I just got regular cheese pizza, but it's actually really good. It's like really doughy. I like a lot of dough, like Sicilian pizza. Marcus N. Thank you, Marcus N, for the PayPal and the kind words. Marcus N says that he cannot find my videos in his watch history. Wow. Yeah, YouTube is suppressing me. YouTube is hiding my channel. Brett E. Thank you, Brett E, for the donation. Brett E, thank you very, very much. And thanks for the kind words. It's hard to keep up with everything. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps said that they targeted Israel's Ben Gurion Airport, a biological research facility, and various command, control, and logistical sites. The IRGC announced they begun their 20th wave of attacks on Israel, employing a combination of long-range liquid and solid-fueled ballistic missiles with enhanced warheads. That's what the IRGC is now saying. Tell me what? What do you want to tell me? 5 refuelers headed east. Oh boy. Let me check on that. This could be the retaliation. See if I can show you here. This is totally insane. We got 5 aerial refuelers that just left Lodges. 5 aerial refuelers just left Lodges Field, heading east. This is absolutely insane. Looks like maybe more strikes are coming. Maybe they're going to use other assets now, fighter jets. Yeah, that's not a good sign. You see how tight together they are? You see how tight together they are? They all took off from Lodges. Look at that. Absolutely insane. Wow. That is very, very serious. Arkham has big breaking news. What's the big breaking news? Ross has an emergency alert. Yeah, where are the exercises? That's right. Where are the exercises? Malachi says something's wrong with his phone. Thank you, Adam Tannehill, for another donation. Wow. Adam Tannehill, good to see you. Thanks for another donation. It looks like another one came in. David S. Thank you, David S., for the PayPal. Really appreciate you guys. You know, YouTube's been shadow banning me like crazy. There's other channels that get 10 to 20 times the viewers I get. And I'm doing this, covering the same thing, and I'm just completely shadow banned. People say they can't find me, so your donations help tremendously. Wow, baby monitor is glitching. That's weird. Could be a cyber attack. It could be an EMP. Who knows? Thank you, Davy Thomas, for the donation. Thank you, Davy Thomas.
All right, man. I'm crashing out. Wake me when the nukes start flying.
Yeah, I have AT&T also. Yeah, I think the Iranians, I think they're hacking something. This doesn't make any sense. I never have issues with my streams. Okay, we have another refueler coming from the UK going down to the Middle East, but these 5 refuelers are very concerning. Very unusual. Davy Thomas, thanks again for the donation. Sharon made a good point. She said sometimes when YouTube is overwhelmed, it can cause issues. Yeah, there's probably a lot more people watching YouTube now than they normally do. Maybe YouTube is throwing people out of my stream.